Hey, what's up everybody? This is Matthew. I got not even a half a day's worth of work today, so it's an awesome day. I'm happy. It's one good thing about working for yourself. Well, a good thing and a bad thing is some days you get half days and other days you get 5 days pushed into one. It's about 8 o'clock today, getting a late start, but like I said, it's only a half day, so I'm not stressing it. Today I want to talk about, does anybody remember like 15 years ago when they started putting all these smart meters on telephone poles? They look like little satellite things. Oh no, man, it's not going to spy on you. And I don't know, I was like 15-year-old, I was like, there's something weird looking about these things, man. No, don't worry. And then Alexa comes out and all these gadgets for your home come out. Hey, phone, turn the lights off, because my lazy ass doesn't want to get up and turn the lights off. Or turn the AC on, or turn the heat on. Nice, convenient, lazy lifestyle that we live in. And what happened in Colorado, I was just reading a story. To conserve energy, the government's going into your shit and turning it off. Or you can't turn your thermostat. Something that you pay for, you can't use because you're using too much electricity that you pay for. And on top of that, your prices are going up too. I don't understand why people buy into this lazy lifestyle, dude. Everything's computerized. I get phones and I get the, Google and the internet and all that, and it helps a lot. Remote controls are convenient, microwaves are convenient. I understand why people do it. But at the same time, I can't see why you guys are getting these things in your homes that spy on you. There's many cases where they've had people just, Google's listening all the time. Even on smartphones, it's best to have them turned off. That's just my opinion. Unless you're using them. But you're getting tracked everywhere you go. You're getting a grid laid out where you go, what you look at. When you're in your home, you're talking about stuff. You could be talking about anal beads with your wife, and then the next advertisement you see is for anal beads, stuff like that. Everybody says it. Everybody talks about it. Oh yeah, man, it's like they're listening to us. Just because they are listening to you. This technology that they're giving us isn't for us. If the government didn't want us to have it, if it was going to help us, it wouldn't be for us. Big companies, they're in bed with the government. Oh, you're crazy, you're conspiracy theorists. I've been reading about this shit since I was a little kid. With Mr. Jones was talking about crazy stuff. And at first I didn't want to believe it, man, but the more I read about it, the more I opened my eyes and looked around and see what was going on, it's happening. And all people were talking about the end of the world, preppers, doomsday, and all that. It's not like that's going to happen in one day, like anything. Shit does not happen in just one day. Like what's the analogy with the frog in a pot? Over time, you just get accustomed to it. And 20 years from now, it's not even going to be that bad. Looking back, it's going to be terrible. Look how much freedom we used to have. Look how much freedom anybody. Look at lawn darts back in the 80s. They outlawed those because they're dangerous. We gotta have everybody in bubble wrap because it's dangerous. The world's a dangerous and scary place. Don't go outside. Stay on your phone. Get on the metaverse where you can live a life you've always wanted. But that's not real. It's not God's life. It's not God's creation for you. They're sucking you away. The more technology that comes out, the more gadgets we get, the more time you're stuck on the computer playing video games, the less time you're actually living in God's world that He's given you. Turn these devices off. Stop using them. Send it back. Get a refund. Throw it away. Do something with it. I mean, you got gadgets where you can look on your phone and look inside of your refrigerator to see what you have. That's really cool and all. Hey, what did I forget? Oh yeah, we don't have mustard or ketchup or whatever. But at the same time, things can be hacked so easily. They could turn your shit off, if they wanted to. That not even just the government, anybody, any rogue actor could just hack into your house and start a fire, or turn your turn your refrigerator off. They go order stuff through your apps to be sent to your house, or just straight up steal your money. Everything that's online can be hacked. Doesn't matter what kind of VPN blocker that you have, or whatever, all this fancy technology that you can get and pay for. Anything and everything can be hacked online. I promise you. It's only a matter of time. And if the government wants to do it, you have absolutely no options. They can do it whenever they want for security reasons. You can be called a terrorist for, believing in America nowadays. Isn't that crazy? I stand up for my country. I believe in my country. I want my country to do good. I want all countries to do good. But more importantly, my country, because I live here. That's what nationality is. That's what being, a nationalist means, is you believe in your country. But you're a terrorist now. Or if you're white, or you're straight, or you believe in the Constitution, or you say words that offend people, or if you wear the color pink or green, it's just, they just make up shit to call you whatever you want. And then once you're under that category, they can do anything they want to you. People are getting arrested for anything nowadays. And people people murdering people get arrested, and then they get catch and release, and they get sent back out. Oh, okay, and then slap on the wrist. All these rioters and people breaking into houses and all this crazy nonsense. Nah, man, don't do that again. But God forbid you stand up for God, or your country, and you're a right-wing extremist, and you're going to jail for however long. But there's things in your home that are spying on you. Get rid of them. Get rid of the shit. Turn it off. Go to the library. If anybody remembers what that is, it's a place with books. You can go rent them out. Get photocopies of them. Go just buy the books. I try to buy like 1 or 2 books a month just to have. Just random knowledge. Encyclopedias. I don't even have goats, but how to take care of goats. How to make cheese. Stuff like that. Homesteading books. Prepping books. Stop wasting your money online to listen to people speak about stuff. Speak about nonsense. I understand people that have knowledge about how to actually do stuff, and pay the courses or whatever. I get that. That's capitalism. But at the same time, anything that you want to figure out, it's like, why do you even need to go to college anymore when all the information is online for free on YouTube or Google? Of course, they're gonna spy on you and see what you're looking up, and that all goes into an algorithm. And I'm sure every single person that uses Google or online has some kind of profile up against them, and it is what it is. But at the same time, if you turn off your technology while you're not using it, there's a start right there that you can do. Turn it off. Take your shoes off, go walk outside, connect with nature, read the Bible, read any book. Get your eyes off of a blue screen where it's destroying your eyes. Write stuff out. This shit is crazy what's going on anymore, and I want no parts of it. I want no parts of it for me or my family or my kids or my friends. I was thinking, I don't know. My problem is I have nobody around me that thinks like me. Most people are online. I could talk to people all day in different states, and yeah, man, we need to do this, we need to do that. But around here, there's like every 1 out of 100 people I might talk to, they're like, oh yeah, the government's bad, and that's all they say. There's no like, what should we do about it? And I'm not saying anything crazy. I'm saying push back with your words and doing stuff, and getting out there and talking to your community, and spreading what you believe in versus what they're believing, because they're backed by billionaires and Soros and all that, and they got the money to push their agenda. It's up to us people people that believe in freedom and happiness and fucking love for everybody, we need to start standing up and doing the right thing, going out of our way for free to help people. You know, go volunteer at a church or something. Go talk to people, mentor people for free. It's not that hard to use a little bit of common sense and wisdom and, you know, generosity to people. And I'm not saying go pay somebody's, you know, rent or something like that. But just talk to people, explain what's going on, and don't try to force it down their throat. Because when you have two people, two different ideologies clashing, nobody gets their point across. I can listen to people debate and argue all day, and at the end of the day, they're copacetic, they're nice to each other. I don't agree with you, but, you know, we can still talk and have a conversation. And then you have other people on both sides of the party, left or right, is, well, I'm right, you're wrong, and if you're wrong, you know, if you don't believe like I believe, you're a terrorist, or you're a fascist, or you're a Nazi. That's not the way civilized conversation happens. That's not how you get your point across. It's just gonna dig people more into their position. Well, this dude's fucking crazy, man. I can't listen to him. But if you speak why it's happening and understand how it's happening, then you might get your point across. Back to those things I was talking about, the smart technology. 10, 15 years ago, they were putting these things in. And it's all so they can monitor to see how much power is going through. That makes sense. I get it. I understand. At the same time, just with anything, dynamite, TNT, stuff like that wasn't made for, you know, bad things to happen. But there's always going to be a person to use it for bad things. Just like this technology, just like laws and mandates. Okay, they're going to help people. I understand that. But at the same time, there is somebody that's going to eventually use it for bad things. And what's happening now? What's going to happen this winter? When you're cold and you're freezing and you want to turn your heat up, but Alexa won't allow you because you have a bad ESG score or something like that. You understand? Build a wood gasifier. You know, get a wood stove. Get some candles and light up. Sorry about the rant. I hope y'all have a good day, and I will talk to you later.